Cops are expected to uphold the law, but what happens when their incompetence is exposed? Here are 4 times when the worst idiot cops ever got caught on camera.
The probable cause is that you've been following this young lady and she...
Do you know that, sir? Did you see that? Did you see that, deputy?
Came back by. Why'd you come back by?
I don't have to answer questions.
Okay, you don't have to answer questions. Okay? You do have to identify yourself.
Sir, if you suspect me of committing a crime or about to commit a crime, I have to identify myself.
This is an officer from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. On June 5th, 2015, an individual named Michael Hoffman, who is a First Amendment activist and private investigator, was conducting an on-the-field investigation on a case in Jacksonville, Florida, where he was on surveillance and followed his target to several locations. After his target realized that she was being followed, she called the cops on him, allegedly accusing him of stalking. Mr. Hoffman was pulled over by a Jacksonville police officer. Initially, it seems like a normal traffic stop, but things are about to take a filthy turn.
All right. Now we get to meet one another. How are you doing? What's going on with you following? Are you an investigator of some sort?
Can I ask why you pulled me over, sir?
I pulled you over because the young ladies came over there and said you've been following her since she left the airport yesterday. So I want to know who you are.
Have I committed a crime?
No, but I'm conducting an investigation. Have you been following that young lady? I mean, if you're an investigator, investigate away. But if you're somebody harassing her or stalking her, that's against the law. Me pulling you over to find out who you are is me doing my job.
You mind getting that light out of my eyes?
Sir, it's nighttime. I don't know you from Adam's house cat. I don't know if you have weapons in here.
You see both my hands right here.
Well, I don't know if you have weapons in here, man. So I'm gonna keep my flashlight right here where it is. I don't have it in your face. That would be in your face. I have it down. I'm trying to show you that respect. I'm illuminating the vehicle for my safety. Now, would you agree that I've answered every question you've asked me? And all I asked you was one simple question. Do you have your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance on you?
Have you pulled me for a traffic violation, sir?
No, sir. I've already explained that to you. Now, you can play the back and forth rigmarole all you want to. I've explained to you why I pulled you over.
Okay, and you didn't have PC. I'm not suspected of committing a crime.
The probable cause is that you've been following this young lady, and she...
Do you know that, sir? Did you see that? Did you see that, deputy?
Came back by. Why'd you come back by?
I don't have to answer questions.
Okay, you don't have to answer questions. Okay? You do have to identify yourself.
Sir, if you suspect me of committing a crime or about to commit a crime, I have to identify myself. You have no probable cause to pull me for a traffic violation. I asked you why you pulled me.
Because the young lady said that you've been following her since yesterday.
So you believe everything everyone says to you?
I'm conducting an investigation.
Okay. Well, you conduct right away, sir. At this point in time, I elect to not say anything. I elect to speak to say anything without having my attorney present. That would be Eric Friday.
Mr. Hoffman informs very clearly that he would not speak without legal advice from his lawyer or attorney. For those who don't know, the Fifth Amendment protects the right of citizens to stay silent or not answer questions asked by law enforcement so that they are not unreasonably incriminated. Watch how the encounter proceeds.
Call him. Call him. Tell him to come up here. We're at the 8100 block of Boston Express.
Just so you're aware, you're being videotaped.
I do not care. Do you get my good side? My right side is usually my best side.
Yeah, there's no good side on the cop's face.
Well, you're one of those people.
Yeah, one of those people. Yeah, and you're one of those people, right? Gun and badge grant extra rights, right?
No, it doesn't grant me an extra right.
Yeah. How about you do your job and honor your oath?
Telling me that somebody's been following her since yesterday? Yeah, I'm investigating.
Yeah, and you just take everything everyone comes up to you. Okay, I just said someone pull a gun on me. You gonna go investigate that?
I sure would. Who pulled a gun on you?
Yeah. My name is Mike, sir. You can address me as Mike.
Okay, that's fine, Mike. That's a great beginning.
Right.
And the reason why is because, like I said, your criminal description we were given.
I respect that.
Doesn't mean you're guilty.
I respect that. You're talking to an ex-law enforcement officer here, buddy.
All right, we're not saying you're guilty of anything. We didn't say that.
Then you are illegally detaining me. I asked the last deputy that left. What was his reasoning for stopping me? He didn't stop me for trafficking. Let me calm down. I shouldn't be yelling at you.
Thank you.
I shouldn't be doing that.
And I'm not yelling at you.
This deputy that stopped me, sir, did not articulate he was stopping me for a traffic violation. Then I asked him what his probable cause was, or what crime he suspected me of committing, or what reasonable crime, or reasonable suspicion.
The case is, as I stated, is that we had a description of a vehicle. Your vehicle matched that, and we're just here to determine, no, you're not the one, or yes, you are the one. Very
but see, the law protects me. I don't have to answer questions.
No, yes, sir. But we're asking for your cooperation. And can we get that cooperation?
I'm cooperating. The fact that I extend my rights doesn't mean I'm not cooperating, sir. Would you agree with that, sir?
But I don't understand it. If you said you're an ex-law enforcement officer, and you understand that when somebody calls us and says, hey, this vehicle was following me, okay? And we stop you, and we ask you questions regarding you, either you did or you didn't.
Correct.
Wouldn't you think a citizen, if they weren't doing anything wrong, would say, no, I'm not doing that?
But see, sir, as a law enforcement officer, I realize how LEOs twist people's words.
No, we're not.
Let me finish speaking, okay?
Yes, please do.
They twist people's words. Any attorney, and all you three gentlemen will know, you don't ever speak to the cops.
I want to hear what he got to say.
You don't ever talk to cops. Never. You never talk to cops unless you're legally obligated to. Nothing good can come from that. I'm very well of my rights, very well aware of my rights. Now, I understand you're doing no fault with that. You are doing your job.
Okay.
And the mere fact that I'm exercising my legal rights does not make me uncooperative. Okay? Now, the fact that someone called you and said they're harassing doesn't give you the general order just to stop people.
No, that wasn't the reason why. Because a person in a vehicle that matched your description was doing that. We didn't say you were doing it.
Okay.
And that's what we're coming down to.
But how do you define harassing? Someone just called says they were harassing. Did you ask her what they did? Did you ask the person?
She said a red pickup truck was following her since she came to town.
Is that a crime?
We haven't determined that. We just want to make sure.
Do you see where I'm going with this, sir? I mean, I understand you guys are doing your job, but do you see how this goes? I do not have to speak to you, sir. And that does not give you the right to detain me until you get some information to charge me with the crime. You don't get to search until I say something or you twist something I say to use it against me. You gentlemen have a dangerous job. There is 19 unsolved murders in this city. Okay? You've got much better things to do to with me. Okay? I'm not a threat to anyone.
We're not here to talk.
What? Sir, there's 5 cops here. The gentleman that pulled me, and if he had any reasonable articulate suspicion, is no longer here. I'm assuming, I don't know where he is or where he's gone. You 3 gentlemen have no first-hand information. No first-hand information. This officer that pulled me over said he spoke with some individual that says apparently I was doing something was classified as harassment.
That's not what we said. We didn't say you.
You didn't say that. I said that officer.
That your vehicle was told.
Now, were you here? See this camera here?
Yes.
That officer stood here and said he spoke to a woman that said I was harassing her and following her for days. I didn't say you 3. The black gentleman, the gentleman that was here a few moments ago, that has now left the scene. So once again, gentlemen, hold on. Let me calm down.
Go ahead.
Once again, gentlemen, if you have a reasonable articulate suspicion of me committing a crime or about to commit a crime, you have a right to detain me, ask me for my ID, which I will oblige you with, as I'm required by law. Short of that standard, you are illegally detaining me. I've asked to be free to go, and you are telling me until I give you some information, I'm not free to go. That is a violation of my rights, sir. Do you understand that?
He's the one that's going to give us your ID. That's all.
You know what, guys? I would love to give it to you because I used to be one of them. But because I'm aware of my rights and because of my life experiences with law enforcement, I choose to exercise my rights. Not to be difficult, sir. You guys have much more better things. See, that's just it, because people don't know their rights. And because LEOs, I don't know you 3 gentlemen personally. I quit a department because I ratted out the crook cops that worked with me. Okay? I'm sick of it. The corruption is everywhere. Every single cop in this nation is a liar. All right? I used to be one of them.
And you're calling 3 of us liars.
Yes, sir. If you're going to stand here and tell me you've never falsified twisted a report just for your benefit, or provided false information, or saw one of your fellow brothers in blue violate someone's rights or do something wrong, by the mere fact of you withholding that information and not going to your supervisor makes you a liar.
I did not.
In your life, you've never, ever lied. You've never, ever lied in your entire life.
Well, that's something that you're talking about as a police officer or as a human being?
As a police officer, you've never lied in your life. Sir, you're allowed to lie in investigations. The Supreme Court has ruled you're allowed to lie. So your credibility just went out the window for me. I'm a certified interrogator, buddy. Don't sit here and play this game with me. You just lost your credibility. Now, any respectable person would say, of course I've lied. I've lied in the line of duty. I've lied in my personal life. Yeah. I got more integrity in my finger, buddy, than you've got in your whole body.
Okay, sir, back to my original question when I first got here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you following somebody?
I don't answer your question, sir.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
Yes, you're free to go.
Thank you.
After Mr. Hoffman showed resistance in not answering the questions asked by the deputies during the traffic stop, the deputies eventually allowed him to leave. It is unsure whether Mr. Hoffman wants to file a complaint against the officers involved in the traffic stop. If you think this was the only idiot cop caught on camera, wait until you watch this next case.
Tony, look at me, bro.
Hey,
Tony,
chill out, man.
Get me, please get me. Just take me down.
No, you're fine.
Don't hurt me.
We're not gonna hurt you, bro. We're not gonna hurt you, bro.
Hey, relax, man. No. Get you some help, Tony. Relax, man. Just stay down.
Hey,
Tony.
Stop it.
This is Tony Timpa, who had taken illegal drugs that had messed with his mind such that the police had to make an appearance. He was also suffering from schizophrenia and was experiencing the adverse effects of not having taken his medication. The police arrived, supposedly to help, but they only made matters worse.
Oh no, please.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Tony. What's your last name, Tony? Please!
We're not gonna hurt you, okay? But you need to relax. Okay? What'd you take today? Where did you take?
Oh God, I can't feel.
Hey, what did you
Help
take?
me!
Hey, what did you take
Help
today?
me!
Tony, what did you take today? What did you take?
I'll tell you, but you gotta let me go a little bit.
Hey.
Help me!
Well, he was trying to get on the bus. I was trying to stop him.
Hey.
That's
all we got.
Help me!
Tony Timpa.
The cops had handcuffed Tony so that he wouldn't hurt them or himself. But one particular officer decided to go the extra mile and put his entire weight on the screaming man for over 15 minutes.
You don't need to be squirming, man.
Stop.
We're trying to get you help, man.
Stop.
All right, man.
Okay, stop. I stop. Please leave me alone. Please.
That has 2 call sheets on this one. Hey, what's this might have come out of his pocket. What the hell is that? This move, what's that do?
Yeah.
Tony Timpa.
Let's see. He finally said, yacht club in Rockville. That's cool.
Okay. Will you let me go, please?
Hey, Tony.
Will you let me go?
Out, man. Just relax.
Okay. I'm in. Yeah. What is it?
Just another day?
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to do this.
I think that's his. Yeah. It's his.
No.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
I got zip cuffs in my
Right, need 'em.
trunk of the Black Dodge.
Help me!
Zip cuffs in the back trunk.
Help me!
Hey, I'm gonna try to change the cuffs.
Okay, Tony.
Help me!
Tony,
Help me!
what'd you take today? What'd you take?
Help me!
Put them down like this because they had them sitting down. He's like rolling. And I was like,
This is not schizophrenia. He took something. Hey, Tony, what'd you take? Yeah, he took something.
So what's the plan? You're the HMFIC out here, sir.
If those happen to a one of y'all.
Well, they can both ride in the back. I'll drive the ambulance.
Despite all of Tony's screams, the officer did not remove his weight from his back and kept it there until Tony's screams dwindled into silence. Even then, it still was not enough to alert the cops that something must have gone terribly wrong.
He was coming.
Tony, you still with us?
You alright, bud? You gonna be alright.
Is he acknowledging anymore?
He's moving.
Really,
I thought he nodded yes once your question.
Tony. Tony. He's breathing. Tony.
I was making sure he was still breathing.
Yeah.
His nose is buried in there.
I think he's still breathing. He just snorted. Tony.
Is that wrong? What the
Is he asleep?
He's asleep.
He's snoring. That's what it was.
Yeah, he's asleep.
Wow.
Tony! Tony! Start to school. Wake up.
I'm going to school.
First day, you can't be late.
Tony.
You bought your new shoes for the first day of school. Come on.
Made breakfast, scrambled eggs, your favorite.
Good waffles.
Waffles.
Fruity, tutti, fruity waffles.
Oh,
I think he's out cold now.
Yes.
This might wake him up.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. He just got quiet.
All of a sudden, just whoop. The dark end?
Oh, there he comes. Sounded like he was snoring.
The cops foolishly assumed that Tony had fallen asleep when he stopped making any sound, and they even took to making fun of him.
Alright. Y'all can shoot that stuff out of guns on your car.
That'd be awesome. You'd be fighting to go to CIT calls. I'm closer now, I'm all closer.
Wait for me. I think we can get him on the stretcher.
Yeah.
Hey, put my phone in my other pocket.
Turn him over.
Let's turn him this way.
Alright.
Come over. Woo. All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
Jeez. Christ.
Hard. Hey, don't fall off now. I don't want him to fall.
Is he knocked out or he ain't dead, is he?
Nah, he just moves.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll go freak.
He didn't just die down there, did he?
I don't think he did.
Is he breathing? Hope I didn't kill him.
It's all this weed.
I did.
I love all this since we became a weed. Yeah, we ain't friends.
Exactly. It's America.
What's the name again?
Hey, Domingo find his car?
I have no idea.
I'm kind of curious to see.
Did you have a bag?
No, I gave you my last one. He didn't have much stuff though.
Yeah, he's not breathing.
He's not breathing?
Nope.
Oh,
Fire. Come on.
no, he ain't breathing, bro.
We all put on some gloves when he's chest compressions.
He ain't breathing.
So he was fighting and then just gave up.
Hey, I've got his mom on the phone, and she knows all this stuff.
He's dead.
He's what?
He's dead.
Well,
company will be sent to 1720 West Mockingbird CPR.
You ever done CPR before?
Even after the EMTs declared Tony dead, one could not hear the sound of remorse in the cop's voice as they realized that they had taken the life of an innocent man who only wanted help. These cops may be as terrible as it gets, and even though the next case doesn't end in outright murder, the officers are just as bad.
She just keeps rambling. CRT is busy, of course. Her name's LaDonna.
No, LH, don't do that. Don't do it.
Hey, LaDonna, open the door.
Don't do that. LH.
What is she spraying? Oh, she's spraying air freshener. What the f?
Yeah. That's why I try to get a CRT here, but
It's unlocked.
Oh, it is?
Hey, LaDonna, open the door.
she is spraying air freshener at us.
Who? You need who to come say it to you?
Her niece. She wants her niece, who's like in California.
And I don't see him much, but he's next door neighbor. And so last night he was at home. He's going back on the road.
I was trying to call you, but I don't have my phone. I realized.
Okay, well, LaDonna, they want you to leave, so I'm gonna need you to come out, okay?
She is banned from the property.
The property owners want you to leave. They said that you're banned, so if you come out and leave...
And what if I done?
Because you won't come out of the bathroom, they want you to leave.
Because I have diarrhea and vomiting, is that a sin? Or breaking
She's
the
been
law?
here since 11.
I told you, if LH stands...
For 4 hours.
They said you've been here for 4 hours.
Tulsa police officers responded to a 911 call about a woman who had locked herself in a store bathroom and was refusing to leave. This woman was a 70-year-old named LaDonna who was experiencing what was possibly a psychotic breakdown. The cops who arrived at the scene, however, couldn't care less about the state of her mental health.
Well, you know,
Too bad it doesn't open like this way.
I know, right?
They're trying to break down the door.
Honestly, Burns is.
Quit spraying the door! Quit spraying the door! No, you come out and leave.
Why are you doing that? Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away, get away, get away!
I love my job. You guys are gonna need new air freshener. I hope you don't mind. Nobody's trying to kill you. They want you to leave.
So this will be on there too.
Okay, it's unlocked. I can feel like the tension from her hand just holding it.
It literally just bars through.
Yeah,
Once she runs out of air freshener.
Yeah, once she runs out. Once
if I get sprayed in the eye, I'm gonna be pissed.
Don't do it.
Is that a lighter?
She's about to light.
The female cop found it amusing that the woman was experiencing a crisis that wasn't letting her act rationally. She frequently made jokes about the situation and laughed, all while threatening LaDonna from behind the door.
They told you to leave, and you refused to leave, and now you're trespassing, and you're trying to set the building on fire. Yes, you are. You have a lighter and aerosol in there, and I can hear it, yeah. You are not trying to save anything. God. It's going to be a bad time for you if you don't open the door. It's going to be a bad time if you don't open the door. You're going to go in handcuffs and you're going to go to jail. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's right. Open the door.
I've never been to jail.
Well, you're going to go, so it's going to be a great time.
I don't want to.
Well, then open the door and come out now.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. I'll be in the cell with cats. Okay.
Look at this. You want to get tased? Yeah, then come out.
Oh my God.
You want to get tased?
Don't do it.
055124.
Then come out. Okay, come on. Yeah, right now. Open the door.
The taser didn't scare her. The taser didn't scare her.
Well, she's
just put some OC in there.
Bring him in.
not calling anybody else. You're gonna open the door.
It's the lock.
I'm trying to keep that.
She just got you. There's been fire, like flames coming out.
I'm gonna kick this door down and rip you out of there.
It's Ritter's coming.
Jesus.
Eventually, the evil cops decided to break down the door, not caring how close LaDonna was to it on the other side. As expected, the outcome was bloody.
You think you can get it with your long legs?
You're the big one.
Ready?
Yep.
Rufus, I need you, Rufus. I need you, Rufus.
Oh, she's
what are you doing that to me? Cast? I need my son cast. I need my son. Stop. Rufus, I need you. Stop it. LH, stop it. Stop it, you're hurting me. Okay, I'll go to jail. I don't mind. I don't mind. Stop it.
Push your other arm. Give us your other arm now.
Boy, is my shepherd. Come on, boy. You make me lie down. Believe me, that's the way you can do it. Oh, you're story, Michael. Surely goodness and mercy to follow me all day. Get your hands on my pants. That is so nasty.
Yeah, this was unnecessary.
You're right.
We didn't have to do any of this.
And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay. Let's clean the blood. Let's clean the blood of this. LH, this is not right. It's not right, sir. It's really not. My brain caused me.
Yep. Get up.
322.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can we get in, sir?
This is not right, sir.
Okay, stand up for me.
But my knee, I can't. Okay, all right. Just, I'm coming. Heather, would you call Cass, my son? Why? What did I do? Okay, all right, whatever. I'm trying to do the best I can. Not my rings. Please, my rings, please. Can I have my rings? Why are you taking my rings? Why? I don't understand. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, that's cute.
After all that?
That's cute. Who was she? Isn't she like in cartoons or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, who is that? I've seen her before.
LaDonna was clearly in distress and didn't understand anything that was going on around her. The video of this violent and unprofessional arrest went viral, and the internet railed against the cruelty of the cops. Yet nothing was done about it, giving other corrupt police officers leeway to carry out their gross misconduct. If you think this was the worst idiot cop who got caught on camera, then you probably haven't heard of this next case.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He doesn't want you guys back here. And to verify that, I need your names so that if you do show up again, you can then go to jail. Okay? So what is your name before I put you all in handcuffs and take you all to jail?
This is Officer Eller from the Elkhart Police Department. On July 3rd, 2021, several deputies responded to a call regarding a disturbance in hotel premises in Elkhart, Indiana. These deputies approached several individuals and asked them for their IDs. The encounter started to seem like it would escalate hence. A pedestrian started to record their interaction and watch how the situation was about to escalate.
Pull your phone out.
Put them on YouTube, please.
What is your name?
Ain't commit no crime.
Okay. You do. I'm here investigating a disturbance, which gives me the right to identify you. That gentleman there does not want you to come back on this property. So for me to log the truck, it doesn't matter.
So
he doesn't want you on. It doesn't matter.
Talking about us.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He doesn't want you guys back here. And to verify that, I need your names so that if you do show up again, you can then go to jail. Okay? So what is your name before I put you all in handcuffs and take you all to jail? Then you're gonna.
I ain't going to jail, man.
Okay. What is your name?
Y'all ain't got no right man.
Yeah, we do. We waiting, buddy. Right.
You're not going to touch me.
Oh, God, no need to see. Oh, I'm waiting for my parents. Can we leave? No.
Are they being detained, officer?
Yes, they are.
Under what penal code?
What's your badge number? What's your badge number?
Good job.
Hey, what's your badge number? What's your name, sir? You have the right to give me your badge number. Yes, you do.
It's policy.
I'm trying to identify these gentlemen and they refuse to identify themselves.
Hey, don't say it like that. Badge number.
Is there any way that since I'm an adult, y'all can't release them to me and I can take them off the premises
because
right now?
We can't verify that you are the parent or guardian. We can't. So again, I'm going to ask again before you all go on. Does that make sense? What is your name? We can't just release.
Well, hold on, let me talk to them. Let's talk to them.
But if they weren't part of the confusion, then I don't understand what's going on.
I told you multiple times. I need your name or you all stay over here.
Please don't take that.
I'm going anywhere either. Either have a seat right here or stand right here. That's fine. Do that. What is your name?
What's your name and badge number, please?
Right? You don't even know.
I'm illiterate. Please say it.
That's not how it works. We thought this shit was.
And your badge number, Eller?
Trying to charge us as trespassing, but we didn't know this shit.
So that doesn't mean you're being charged.
All right, that's what he said.
Because I need to identify you because we're called here for a disturbance. Exactly. What is your name? Before we continue to run your mouth and go to jail.
They weren't.
It doesn't matter. The manager inside already told me he doesn't want these gentlemen back. That's all right. If you have your name and birthday, we can run that and make sure that we can verify who you are, and then we can get you out of here.
So we banned from coming here?
Yes.
For what though?
Whatever happened inside that the manager thinks you're a part of.
But he got them confused.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
The officers argue that the hotel management wants them to leave. However, the boys and the people around them inform them that they were not involved in the disturbance that had taken place. Watch what the officers are about to do.
The other people that just left.
It's not me. It's what he wants.
But he don't know. Tell him to come out here.
What is your name?
Can you tell him to come out here? Because
What is your name?
They even tell him.
He's talking to you right now. What is your name?
47 Jordy Arnold. You're not in trouble, man. But if you keep playing this game with us,
I want him to come out here before I say anything else.
They gone. They went out the back door. They went out the back door.
No, I'm talking about the manager that said that we was because he know it's not us.
No, it wasn't them.
Exactly. That's why I want him to come out here.
he doesn't want to come out here right now. Okay, he has a job to do, which is inside. No, because he doesn't want you inside. He doesn't want you on the property. Regardless,
So,
it doesn't matter.
in Indiana, doesn't the trespass law mean they have to be asked to leave, and then if they refuse their trespass? Because none of them have refused. Have they been asked to leave? If they've been asked to leave, they're free to go, right?
No.
The guy recording this standoff argues regarding the detention of the boys. He claims that according to the law, they have not refused to leave after being asked to do so. According to the Indiana trespassing law, a person can be charged with trespassing when they intentionally or unknowingly refuse to leave the property of someone after having been asked to leave by the owner of the property or their agent. Watch what is about to unfold.
Man, you right.
Name.
That's why y'all sit there looking goofy.
Right.
Are you gonna give me your name yet? I want dudes to come out here, though. Oh yeah, here he comes. Okay. Now I'm finna tell all y'all. No, you just can't go to jail. These are not them. Alright? These are not them.
So, would you like this gentleman also trespass on the property?
We didn't have nothing to do with that. Yes. No, they had nothing to do with it. Alright, man, get my shit back. Stand up.
Yes. It was taller boys who are probably already all gone because they knew that you were coming. They don't want to deal with police.
Shit until he come out here.
But when I walked in, he pointed to you gentlemen.
Man, that's all you just got my name for nothing. You just got my name for nothing. You didn't want to come out. It wasn't that hard for him to come out here and clear stuff up. He trying to put my foot in here because it's taking
Sure, because you're not cooperating.
You're not doing his job.
It's easier for me to control the situation. I am doing my job right.
See, y'all don't know.
What's your name, badge number?
They was talking about. They was in there talking about gunplay with this dude, man. That's
Sure,
what I say.
and when
Y'all
I
ain't
got
had
here,
nothing to do with
listen,
it.
when I got here, he pointed to these gentlemen.
We told you it wasn't
Okay.
The description that he gave.
I can't take your word for it when he pointed to you.
He was already
He did. He pointed to you.
already in there,
He
bro.
pointed to you.
I don't want to have your conversation.
That's why.
Name and badge number, please.
You trying to dig yourself out of the hole.
Is an Elkhart policy for you to identify yourself to the public?
My guess is they probably already left.
Okay.
Because they all probably have their licenses.
That's fine.
And they drove off because they didn't want to deal with you guys tonight.
Oh, I'm high and mighty? Or are you just my subordinate?
Lower your voice.
Are you my servant?
Lower your voice.
Davies, are you my servant? What's your name and badge number, Mr. Lower Your Voice? Is there a decibel limit on the First Amendment, sir?
It's not.
It's not First Amendment protected activity? Am I on private property? Huh?
Tag me and my mama.
What's your name and badge number, decibel level?
You heard me?
The hotel manager confirms that the boys detained by the cops were not the ones causing the disturbance in the hotel. However, the cops still justify the attempt to have asked the boys to identify themselves. After the situation was de-escalated, the officers left the scene without any further incident, and the boys were also free to go. But this isn't the only time when multiple corrupt cops band up against an innocent and harmless civilian. In fact, these next cops take the cruelty to a whole new level.
I don't think you want to play it this way. Ma'am, please stop. You want to stop with lights on, siren? Stop. You just left Walmart. Do you need to be arrested right now? No. Okay. Let's stop. Come on. Come on.
I'm going home.
No, on the ground. Stay on the ground.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Bravo 242.
On the 26th of June, Karen Gartner, a 73-year-old woman suffering from dementia, attempted to leave a Walmart without paying for her $13 purchase. She was stopped by the staff and the goods were taken from her, even though she tried to pay. The staff didn't stop there but called the police on the helpless woman. The cops would then accost her on the way home and make a bad day worse.
Right now you're resisting, which is not going to fly with me. And before that you tried to steal from Walmart. And they caught you and took the stuff back. Stand up. Oh boy.
I'm not going anywhere.
Why are you fighting with me? And why are you trying to slip the cuffs off?
I'm going home.
Stop.
I'm going home.
No, you're not. Are you finished? Are you finished? We don't play this game. You understand me? And if you try to kick me, oh, this is gonna be bad.
I'm going home.
Stop.
I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Ow.
Are you finished?
I'm going home.
Hey, stand up. We're not going to hold you.
Alright, let's just go to the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Why are you doing this? Let's see who she is.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to search her real quick.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, we wrestled for a minute. And she almost got her handcuffs off.
I'm going home.
No, you're not. All right, stand up.
I'm going home.
All right, stand up.
The goods were no longer with her, and she hadn't caused any more problems. Still, the cop decided to treat the woman violently and physically assault her. A bystander who had watched this horrifying situation unfold approached the cop for an explanation.
Quit! Quit!
What?
You have to use that much aggression.
What are you doing? Get out of here. This is not your business. Come on.
Get in the car.
There you go. What's that?
Where's your sergeant?
Huh? Who's my sergeant?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first, I can tell you that. Sergeant Metzler, he's at the police department. You can go talk to him if you have an issue.
Yeah, give me your car so I can put a report.
Okay.
I see you there, how you throw that little kid.
Little kid?
Well, I don't know
He's not
if
a little
kid.
And this is what happened.
He was just walking, and I see you how you grab him.
Stole from Walmart and refused to stop, refused to listen to lawful orders, and to fight me. This is what happens when you fight the police. I have to use force to safely detain her. That's what this is. This isn't just some random act of aggression.
Oh, well,
I don't know if you realize that.
Yeah, well, the way that I see it from over there, you know, I was like, that's not...
But you see, you don't know the whole situation. That's the thing.
Yeah, you know, but it's like...
But knowing the situation, do you feel differently now?
Oh, yeah. But you know, like seeing it from there, that guy just walking.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. So when I went to go grab her and talk to her, she started running, leaving, pulling away from me, trying to fight me.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't see it running, you know.
Exactly. So before you go to a snap judgment, you gotta get all the facts.
But right here, she wasn't running.
I get that.
I see her walking right there. You pull over.
I gotta deal with this. You hang tight, okay?
Unapologetic about his cruelty and unprofessional behavior, the officer shut down the bystander quickly, claiming that he didn't know the whole story.
Get your feet in the car.
All right. Here, let me see your feet. All right. Here.
I'm going home. Pick your feet up.
Okay, let's
Get me my
let's get her out over here on the ground. We can hobble her, and then we'll get her in the car. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground.
going home. We will figure that out. Just lay easy. I'm going home.
Stop doing that.
I'm going home.
All right. She stole some stuff, and they caught her before she left and got it back, and then she ran out. So we have the.
And you contacted her for that.
And then she resisted and obstructed.
So
we're good either way.
So we're good either way. Cool. She's gone.
All right.
If they decide not to prosecute, I don't care.
Cool. Okay, we'll head down there.
The other cop who came to the scene was just as bad, and rather than caution her colleague, she only served to aid his misconduct. To make matters worse, the pair would gloat and laugh over their violent treatment of a helpless 73-year-old woman as they watched the body cam footage.
I can't believe I threw a 73-year-old woman on the ground. That dude yelling at me, I'm like, I couldn't do that. I don't do that anyway, but I don't care. I don't know. And I was like, hey, you know what? I'm still fighting. I know, I thought you were done. No. We closed the doors and you were still there. I was like, looking over like, we didn't close the door. I closed my door. We had her in the car. You closed your door, but she still wasn't in on my side. Oh, I told her. I'm sorry to that. That's okay. That's why I called for another unit. I was like, hello. I don't want this guy to act a fool and start jumping in. Oh no, is that believable? Because didn't your boss say we'll talk later? Body cam show. Body cams are my favorite thing to watch. I can watch live TV body cams all day. That's wrong. I'm here.
These types of cops are the ones that give the police force a bad name with their lack of conscience and complete disregard for other humans. If you think this was the last cop who got caught on camera, then you probably aren't aware of this next case.
Well, I seen you watches, and then busted you, drive right past us, and she got the last couple bags out, so it wasn't like I was just sitting there.
Okay, I didn't see any of that stuff that you're talking about. I was not paying attention to you. I just saw a car sitting in front of 109.
This is Officer Ulrich from the Covington Police Department. On June 21st, 2018, Officer Ulrich pulled over a driver in Ulrich, Kentucky, who was helping a friend move into Cambridge Square Apartments. He was allegedly pulled over for failing to stop at a stop sign and not using a turn signal. The driver pulled over in a nearby parking lot after Officer Ulrich signaled him to pull over. Watch how the encounter unravels.
All advice. How you doing, man? I'm Officer Ulrich, Covington Police. The reason I stopped you, you were just kind of parked there in front of 109 for a while, and then you backed in all the way down by 104. You were sitting there for probably 15 minutes, and then you just didn't stop at the stop sign or use your turn signal when you came down the hill.
I stopped at the stop sign twice, and I need to use a turn signal to go straight down.
But you turned left.
I didn't turn.
Okay. Do you have your license on you, sir?
Yes, sir.
You said you were helping somebody move in?
I stopped right there, right in front of 109, like you said.
Okay.
And her brothers and sisters, you seen all the people come to my car, sir. You seen them come to my car. I seen you watches, and then busted you, drive right past us, and she got the last couple bags out, so it wasn't like I was just sitting there.
Okay, I didn't see any of that stuff that you're talking about. I was not paying attention to you. I just saw a car sitting in front of 109. Who is she?
I can call her, tell her to come right back outside if that's the problem.
Nope, I'm asking you what her name is.
Her name is Neek.
Neek?
Yes, sir. I don't know her full name. That's what you asking for.
Okay. When you were done, why did you go park in the other end of the parking lot for 15
Stopped
minutes?
and talked. I backed up into the back by the garbage can. She wanted to throw some stuff away. I ain't about to make her walk.
You made her walk back though?
No, I drove her back up to the front. I stopped right there. She got out. I backed back up. I seen you parked right there. And and I went straight down. I knew you was about to pull me over, so I parked. I knew what you was about to do. I ain't did nothing wrong, officer. You just seen me leave, come back. The first time I left, you watched me pull up, stand right there, wait for her to come out. It took me 20 minutes. I went to the west side, took her stuff back. She just got put out of her house. All I did was bring her to her sister's house.
Okay. You ever been convicted of a felony before?
Never.
In Ohio?
Never.
What were you in prison for in Ohio?
Oh, prison? I've never been to prison. Holding cell, traffic ticket. That's it.
You got a BCI number.
What's a BCI number?
It's a number they give you when you go to prison in Ohio.
I've never been to prison, sir. I've been to the holding cell.
The only arrest you've ever had is for traffic?
Traffic tickets. I got a couple other gambling tickets, all paid off. I recently just got a traffic ticket paid off. Seatbelt. I've never been to prison, ever.
You haven't been arrested for anything besides traffic and gambling.
Officer Ulrich inquires the driver whether he has been arrested before this stop in his lifetime because he has a BCI number. For those who don't know, BCI stands for Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, which serves as a central repository for all criminal records of Ohio. Watch what happens next.
Sir, you can look me up.
I did.
Then what's the problem?
That's why I'm asking you for your explanation of your other arrests.
I don't see why I need an explanation. I just told you what's on there. To my knowledge, if I forgot something, I forgot. But I don't see.
You think there's a chance that you forgot whether or not you were arrested?
I've never been to prison. Prison and the holding cell is two different things.
You're still talking about something I'm not talking about. I'm talking about arrested. What else have you been arrested for?
I've been arrested. Nothing. OVI.
OVI.
I got an OVI in 2008. That's it. But that's still the holding cell. I've never been arrested. Payout.
Well, that is arrested.
No, it's not, because I never got arrested.
It is arrested. It is arrested.
Holding cell was arrested too, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you go in handcuffs?
I went to the holding cell.
Right.
I admitted that, sir. I said I've been to the holding cell. I've never been to prison.
Officer Ulrich informs the driver that he has been arrested for the OVI charge in the past, but the driver thought it was not an arrest because he didn't go to jail. Later, Officer Ulrich demanded the registration documents for the vehicle he was driving. Watch how the encounter ends.
I don't want you to call her. I don't need anybody showing up down here.
I don't gotta move. We can walk. I don't gotta go nowhere. I haven't done anything wrong. Nothing. I sat right there and helped somebody move in.
Do you have the registration and the insurance, sir?
Registration, insurance, name, everything.
Okay.
Go back to my car.
Okay, let's see the registration of your insurance.
I gotta open my glove compartment. Is that okay with you, officer?
That's fine. All right, and your registration, sir?
What's the registration you need?
Well, that's the insurance. I need your registration receipt.
The receipt?
The registration, it's the document that when it gets in the mail, it says keep this in your glove box. That document.
I probably got that in my other car, so. But that ain't in this car.
So you don't have that?
I have registration. It's probably not in this car, but I do have registration, officer.
Okay. All right, sit tight here for me for just a couple minutes.
So you gonna run me through? Can I do nothing?
No, I told you the legal reason I stopped you.
You said I didn't hit a blinker, but I went straight ahead.
I know that's what you said, but yes. You didn't use your turn signal when you turned left there from the stop sign at the top of the hill.
Still thought I was drinking. You don't even want to pop the hood to show that I wasn't drinking.
Popping the hood doesn't tell me whether or not you were drinking.
You said I was drinking and it had ice in here, and I said the ice came from my transmission.
Well, you have ice cubes in there, you have an empty cup, and you have an empty, or mostly empty bottle of brandy.
There's nothing in there, sir.
Making the assumption that you might have been drinking, I think, is a pretty reasonable thing to... You just see this bottle of Hennessy gets thrown away somewhere appropriate.
I'm gonna throw it away up there, because I ain't did nothing, man. I know I ain't did nothing.
Alright. You're free to leave the property.
Alright. Where my keys at? Where my keys? Drop them where you left them.
What are you doing?
Getting out my car. I said I can go.
Right, you can't park like this. You have to leave. Okay? You're not a resident up here. It's private property. I'm telling you, you're free to leave the property. Okay?
I can go back up there and visit her if I want to. Where my keys, Elvis?
Officer Ulrich allows the driver to leave the scene after he has disposed of the bottle present inside the car. The driver then exited his car to go to his friend's apartment, but was asked to leave the scene because he wasn't permitted to park his vehicle there. Therefore, he sat back in his car and drove away. But to cap it all, what you're about to hear is the voice of the most sadistic cop of all time. Seattle police officer Kevin Dave was speeding down the road in response to a high-priority call when he accidentally hit an innocent civilian, Johnavi Kandula, in a fatal strike. This is what a fellow officer, Dave Otterer, had to say about the incident.
I'm sure TCIS is. And oh, he was good. He says, well, normally we don't give voluntary statements. And I said, hey, you're going to have to decide if you wanted to give a statement or not, but it does not seem like there's a criminal investigation going on. Otherwise, there would be other... What's that? Yeah. Otherwise, there might be other people arriving, correct? Yeah, I mean, he's going 50. That's not out of control. That's not reckless for a trained driver. Yeah, lights and sirens. Yeah, well, there's some... Initially... he said she was in a crosswalk. There's a witness that says no, she wasn't. But that witness could be different because I don't think she was thrown 40 feet either. I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead.
To make matters worse, Otterer wasn't even done yet. He had more despicable words in him.
No, it's a regular person. Yeah. Yeah, just write a check. Just... Yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
Those were probably the last words you expected to hear from a police officer about the killing of an innocent person, but this is what corrupt police officers are like when impunity is the order of the day. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.